and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brees. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Brees. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 3rd down gain of 19. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Brees. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers, and the last 2 years in Oakland. Now he makes a move to the Big Easy, where he pairs with Drew Brees and forms a nice little threat.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Set. 5-8. 5-8. 59. Come on.
Now Brees. And the pressure gets to Brees as he's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Kill. Blue draw forfeit. Check the back. Over. Easy, opposite.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brees trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's David Long, the rookie from Michigan, who picked it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Remember, of course, he threw 5 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive, same result here.
But it's hard to believe that you can throw 5 in the previous week and start out your very next game the exact same way. He's going to need a lot of support on his own sideline. Make sure he gets really fully, mentally into this one.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Two. Undercrush.
From the gun, here's Goff. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Toss play, Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ready. 95, 56. 54. Watch the slant.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, I guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Exit.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. They'll run it here with Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
We're good.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
20.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On second down, it's Henderson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
180. Super one.
They'll run here with Henderson, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Merlin.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Now Goff on third and goal. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. David Long, the rookie from West Virginia, there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
At the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Goff. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Show it. You're good. I'm forward, ready.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Ready. Yellow lady. You're not ready.
Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards to pick up there. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Pierre Garçon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now the second down throw on target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, kill.
From the 50, it's gone. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's gone. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Goff now to throw. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be second and 12.
Here we go, 20. Here we go, D, get off the field.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got the first down inside the 10. And Woods has it complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Watch the slant. 47's the Mike, boy. 47. Check, 47. You.
To throw is gone. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Let's get it. 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Here we go, G.
Again, it's Henderson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get in that hole.
Now gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
All right, here we go. Big edge.
Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
What? 180. Check back 47. I'm coming. Value 1.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Check. Four now.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, lift.
First down, a run with Hyde. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Motion. Mike's 47.
Hold on. Check.
Check three.
2nd down, it's Henderson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, lift.
Danny.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
Ready? Waiting. 59. No chance.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. The Saints on fourth down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. Breeze going to go on fourth down. Bryant has it, and unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now gone. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On first down, Hyde. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jared Goff, 4 times last year he led the Rams on a fourth quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm coming after you.
From the gun, here's Gone. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kamara. On the stop was Aaron Donald. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kill. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught by Bryant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
First down, New Orleans.
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is, because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
They run it again with Kamara. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Darquez Denard there to make the tackle. Well, Henderson is a junior at Memphis last year, better than 1,900 yards, had 25 total touchdowns. They drafted him in the 3rd round in an effort to try to give Todd Gurley some support in a backup role. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
47. Here we go. Here we go. Super 1. Super 1.
A give to Hyde out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's Ginn. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready. 5-9.
Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54.
Don't let it free. Don't let it free. 5-9. Don't let it free, defense.
Slam, slam.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now Breeze on third down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down, New Orleans.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll run. This is Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. Hey, here we go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Kamara. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And not all W's are created equal, CD.